Hello friends. Today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic. In science also several times you have gone across this chapter. This is weather and climate. Weather and climate, the term we start using at 4th standard, but even after a long run, 2-3 years altogether, we are not clear about our concepts. So let us start today with the concept of weather and climate. What's the difference? First of all, we'll talk about this thing. So day-to-day atmospheric conditions of a place, that is termed as weather. What is atmospheric condition? You might have heard like it is rainy, it is windy. Rainy means if it is about to rain or it is raining outside, or windy when there is probability that we are going to receive storm like situation and the wind is blowing at a very faster rate, then it is termed as it is windy. So, and you may have also heard about the sunny. Sunny day means when the sunlight, matlab direct rays of the sun, or it is extreme, like saying temperature is high, direct rays of sun, no clouds are there in the sky, it is clear sky, then direct rays of the sun, then it is sunny day. So when we are using the term sunny, windy, or it is rainy, so actually what we are talking about, we are talking about the atmospheric conditions of a place at a particular point of time. So at the time when you are talking about the definition, the what are the factors that you will consider? Atmospheric conditions that are prevailing at a place in a particular point of time. In a particular point of time. Why this term time has been introduced here? Because it can happen, because frequently it keeps on changing. In the morning you may start your day with a cloudy sky, but by the time it has reached afternoon, probably it can happen now it has become sunny, no clouds are there in the sky, and there is no probability of rainfall. And this can also happen by the time when it has become evening, or it is 5 o'clock, and you are getting the rain showers also. That means when you talk about the concept of weather, that means it is of short duration. That means it keeps on changing frequently, so it's a short term phenomena. Now let's come to the second part of it. This is climate. This entire concept we were talking about weather. Now let's go for climate. Climate is long term phenomena. One point that always we need to consider, it's a long term phenomena. That means, in other words, it's an average weather condition of a place over a long period of time. Like, let me quote an example here. Suppose if you are living in Delhi and you have been observing from years together, that means because you are going to consider the average weather conditions of years altogether. From several years you have been watching, in the month of May and June, temperature is at its height, approximate 40 to 42 degrees centigrade temperature it is. And when you talk about the month of August and July, it's all, we are receiving the rain showers, it's the monsoon season. And in the month of December or January, we have been experiencing the winter, and the temperature is dropping down, sometimes even to the extent of 5 degrees centigrade. So this is on the basis of your experience or average weather conditions. From several years you have been noting down, on the basis of that observation, on the basis of that average which you have calculated, you have drawn the conclusion that extreme type climatic condition Delhi is having. Now the main two terms which are used when you talk about the climate: extreme climatic condition and moderate. Now what's the difference between the two? Extreme means when it is on both the ends, it is the height. That means in winters it is very very low temperature, and when you talk about the summer season, the temperature is quite higher. That means on both the ends it is touching to the extreme point, then it is extreme type of climatic condition. And this happen in the intercontinental areas. Like if we talk about Delhi, it is away from the effect of season, sea, ocean. So intercontinental areas, regions, they often used to have extreme type of climatic condition because sea breeze and land breeze is not playing any significant role in controlling the climatic condition of that region. Now talk about the moderate climate. What is moderate climate? Moderate, we say when it is neither very hot nor very cold. Moderate means during daytime it's not scorching heat, or even at the daytime it is not falling to the extent of 0 degree below that, or freezing cold, or whatever you call it. That means from both the ends it is not touching to the extreme, it is between the limits. All the coastal areas, what are the coastal areas? The region which are lying near to the sea, they are termed as coastal regions. They are experiencing the moderate type of climatic conditions. So now we are clear about the fact what is weather and what is climate. Climate is a long-term phenomena, whereas weather is a short-term phenomena and it can frequently change. There are certain factors which make an impact on the climate of a place. You might have heard about altitude. You might have heard about atmospheric pressure. And we can start from the concept like altitude. Higher is a place, lesser will be the temperature. Now, how this phenomena can be explained with the help of the concept of lapse rate. So, let us talk about lapse rate. What is lapse rate basically? It is prevailing in the lowest layer of atmosphere, which is troposphere. What is this phenomena? That as we are proceeding towards the height, temperature will keep on reducing at a constant rate. Due to this, we have been watching. Now suppose at Delhi, if the temperature is approximately 30 degree, at the same point of time, you will get to know the places located at an higher altitude, suppose say Shimla, it will be very lower as compared to Delhi, because Shimla is located at an higher altitude. For today, this much is enough, and we'll discuss about the effect of other factors on climate in another video of mine. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.